Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. Today I've got a really exciting video, one that I've been meaning to film for a very long time. Like things have been accumulating for ages and they've been sat up on that shelf for maybe 2 months, maybe even longer, because I've been collecting these bits for the kitchen. And today's video is a little kitchen homeware haul, which is very exciting, and I'm really looking forward to showing you what I've got, mainly because it means that I can finally start styling the shelf. If you hear any passing traffic or either in the background, it's because I've just opened the sliding door up so that she can go and play outside, and obviously you can hear cars passing as well. Yeah, let's get straight into it. So I wanted to show you a couple of the books that we got for the shelf and for cooking in general. I'm not a big cook, but Adam is, and he really loves experimenting with food. We decided to pick up a couple of books that would look really nice on the shelf and we'd make good use of in the kitchen as well. So the first one that we went for was, quite bright, was the Dishoom book. We know we've actually never been to Dishoom, but we've heard very good things about it. Decided to grab this book, and they have so many nice recipes in here. We were having a look through it earlier. Out a couple of the recipes that we wanted to try over the next few weeks because the weather is getting a bit nicer, so we wanted to give those a go. But I should probably also mention that all of these books I found on Amazon. Next one is the Borough Market Cookbook. They've split it into 3 sections: spring, summer, autumn and winter, so you can choose the type of food that you fancy, which is perfect for us because we always get to a point, especially around autumn time, where we don't really know what we want to cook because the weather is a bit all over the place. So that'll be perfect for when we're feeling like that. And then the last one is of course the Soho House Eat, Drink, Nap book, and it's just the cover itself is just beautiful, isn't it? And yeah, this one has so many nice looking cocktails in it, and that is, I'm not gonna lie, the main reason why I got this one. So very excited to try some of the cocktails in here now that the weather is getting better. Next are a couple of ribbed glasses. I actually got these on Dunelm, and I know that they're a dupe for a brand. I can't remember what the brand is called though, but I will find it and link it down below. They had these tiny glasses, the longer glasses and the decanter, I think. But they just look like this, and they were £3.50 each. They've come in so useful, and they're really lovely. Very thin, but really nice as well. And I just love the effect on them. They're just beautiful. We got 3 of those, and I'm actually gonna have a look to see if they've got any more on the website. But I did get these months ago, so I'm not too sure if they'll have them still, but I wanted to show you them because they're so nice. Continue with the mugs and glasses sort of vibe, and these are some of the mugs that I bought as well. I just love, again, the way they look. So again, they're also ribbed, but they've got this sort of like speckled grey, speckled effect to them, and they're really nice and sturdy as well. And these are from Sainsbury's, so I bought 4 of these, and I think they were also £3.50 each, but I just thought they would look really nice against the wood, and they really do. So yeah, they're really lovely mugs. If you followed me on Instagram or followed me on my home account or watched previous videos where I showed our kitchen renovation, you will know that we had the kitchen completely done up. It meant that we needed storage. So I went onto Amazon and I bought a load of storage for each cabinet in the kitchen as well. And some of the bits look like this. So I thought these were so lovely because they're such a cute pastel colour. So you get like a beige one, pink one, white one and a little blue one. And what you do is you basically slot it onto the shelf in the fridge. And I think what we're going to do with these is use them for maybe like fruit and stuff, because the kids love fruit, and they also expand that way, which is really nice. So you've got loads and loads of space there, depending on the size that you fancy. I have a couple of these clear containers. So we've got loads of these in the cupboards as well. And they basically contain all our dry foods and all the kids' snacks and things like that. And then I've also bought a couple of these cans in the picture to show you what it's used for. But yeah, this is for cans, depending on who we have in the house. Might be for beer, it might be for Coke or anything like that. But yeah, they're really good, and I will link the box that I got down below because it came in like a pack of 24, I think, 24 containers, and yeah, they've been so useful in our cupboards. Next is probably obviously our most used piece in the kitchen, and it has to be our pots and pans. Obviously don't have the box anymore because we've been using them for ages, but they are these Tefal pots and pans. The cool thing about this is that you get a separate handle. So what happens is, check this out, you only get one handle and you can basically attach it to each of your pots and your pans, which I think is really snazzy. And then you also get 2 lids and a strainer, I think it is. So you get 2 pots and 3 pans of varying sizes. And the great thing about these is that you can pop them in the oven as well, hence why you can remove the handle. And they were a little bit pricey, but my god, they're so good, and it's definitely worth investing in these if that's something that you want to do, and if you cook things that need to be on the hob and in the oven at the same time quite a lot. But yeah, they're really great pots and pans. Next, we've got a couple more storage bits, and it is these. So I've got loads of them. I ordered quite a few, and I think I bought them from Label Mummy, but you can get them anywhere. And to be honest, I would probably recommend looking elsewhere because these took maybe 8 weeks to arrive, which is a very long time for them to arrive, especially when loads of other places are selling them. But I got 2 of these and 4 of the little versions, and then I can't remember the actual volume of them, and then obviously one to hold our spaghetti. So we've got the 3 of them sitting up on the shelf holding all our carbs, and yeah, we really like them. They were reasonably priced, but if you're willing to wait a long time, then definitely go for these, because I think these were $8.99. This one was $11.99, and the biggest one was maybe $13.99. I will double check and I'll link it down below for you if that's what you fancy getting yourself for the kitchen. Next are little salt and pepper shakers, and I think they are just the cutest things in the world. So they look like this, and they actually open up on the bottom here, so you take this off and it's like a cork bottom, hopefully. So it's like a cork bottom, and that comes off so that you can pop your salt and pepper in it, and it's just so lovely. You know, these were a little bit pricey. They're from Wayfair and they were a little bit pricey. I think they came from abroad, but they look so lovely up on the shelf, and just the whole, and they really complement everything else that is up there as well, and I think they look really lovely. And yeah, we've popped them up on the shelf purely because we know that one of the kids is going to grab them and smash them, and they're very delicate, so yeah, definitely worth popping up there. They're so nice and we use them all the time. So we've got some chopping boards. So these ones we don't actually use, they are for display purposes only, but they're from H&M, and they are these lovely wooden chopping boards. So this one's obviously smaller and this one's the bigger one, so they sit like this on top of the shelf. And to be honest, I haven't actually taken the plastic off of them yet because I've been meaning to do this video and I wanted to style the shelf properly before I took these off. But the smaller one cost £8.99 and the bigger one cost £12.99, and they are a completely different finish of wood to the shelf, but somehow it just works. And yeah, they're really lovely chopping boards, and I would definitely recommend getting them if you're looking to do something similar. I know there are loads of places, especially HomeSense or TK Maxx, they've got loads of chopping boards like this, but the size of them, they're quite thin, and yeah, they're just lovely. They look really nice together as well. And I'm thinking of perhaps getting a round one just to finish it off on the front, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna have a look on H&M to see if they've got one of those, or in TK Maxx if they've got a small one, but it depends obviously, so we'll see. But yeah, they're really nice. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I am a big fan of gingham this year, and it definitely didn't stop in the kitchen. So when I spotted these oh, there are 3. When I spotted these on Amazon, I was like, yes, I need to get them. So they're these beautiful beige, off beige, maybe taupe for the oven. So obviously you just hold your pieces like that. And they also came with oven gloves as well, but they're in the wash, so I couldn't show you those. But yeah, they're so nice, and I think they were about $12.99 for the whole pack. The colour of them really complements the kitchen as well, because the kitchen is navy blue. And yeah, they're just so lovely. I love them. And with that, I also bought these. So they came in a pack of maybe 8, and we've got green, and then pink, and then also navy blue. But I like to use the pink ones as a contrast to the navy. They're just really lovely, aren't they? I can't remember the price of them, but I will definitely link them down below for you because they're really lovely. We've got a little plant, or like a faux plant, and this is what it looks like. So I got this one at George at Asda. This would be perfect to sit on the end of the shelf, just so that these little beads would fall down, like so, on top of a stack of books, for example, like this. And I thought that would look quite nice. It's really bright. I thought it would look quite nice stacked on some books like this. Yeah, I think that looks really lovely. And I think this was about £8, maybe slightly cheaper. I can't actually remember the plant it's supposed to be replicating, but yeah, it's really nice, and it looks really lifelike as well. So yeah, not bad for £8 from George. And we've got a couple of bits that I pop on the dining table, and it is these bits. So I'll talk about this first. It is from a local shop called Iris and Violet, and I think this was about $11.99. So it's just a fruit basket, and I just love it. It just goes with the general vibe of the kitchen, and it's just really lovely. So it's obviously weaved. And then this little vase, again, I think was about $8.99. It's just a white, off-white little vase. And this little bunch of dried flowers was from Etsy, which I thought would look so cute on the table as well. So everything decor-wise at the moment is very neutral. Once we've done that last wall over there around the corner, I have really bright prints on the wall, just to contrast a little bit, because everything is super neutral at them. For that reason, I actually bought something very out of my comfort zone decor-wise, and I've not actually taken it out since it arrived, maybe 3-4 months ago, because it's very fragile and it's handmade actually. So it is this beautiful paperweight. And I'll do a little close-up if I can, if it'll, there we go. So it's this little tie paperweight, little, I say little, it's definitely not little, but it's also got, I love the colour of this, but the artist has basically flecked it with navy paint, which is just perfect for a kitchen, and it's just beautiful. It's so stunning. So I thought that this would look really nice, maybe stacked on top of some of the cookbooks, or maybe we can have this on one of the ends, and then the books stood vertically, and then this paperweight on some of the other books stacked horizontally on one of the ends, or maybe in the middle or something. So it is cracking, which is why I'm trying to be very careful with it, but it's just beautiful. I think it was about £24. might have been a little bit more because it was the larger size. I'll find the link down below, but I don't think she does one of the same each time, if that makes sense. But there was only one of this available, and I really wanted it because it was flecked with navy paint and I thought it would complement the kitchen so nicely. But yeah, I love it. So I'm gonna wrap that back. You know what, pottery. And this is the book, and this is the card that came with it. You know her. It's from a lovely girl called Fran. So yeah, I'll try and find the Etsy shop where she sells these and link them down below because it's so nice. So there you go, that is my homeware haul for the kitchen. I really hope you enjoyed this video. For any questions about anything that I've missed, let me know down below in the comments. I'll try and find alternatives for you as well if I can't find anything. But yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!